In this video, I'm going to talk about Vlookup. The example I'm using is just completely made up. It's based on a second grader's accelerated reader program, sort of. So don't worry about that. Just worry about the mechanics of how we use Vlookup. So let's say that there's a second grader that reads a certain number of books, and you get a certain number of points for each book, and you can earn a medal, gold, silver, bronze, or you get nothing. And then your score, your overall score, is equal to the bonus points you get for reaching each level plus 3 times the number of points you earn. Again, a bogus made-up example. So you want to input the number of points the student got right here, and you want to use this to be able to look up what medal they have. Well, how do I do that? I do that with Vlookup. In order to do that, I go to Formula, I go to Insert Function, and I search for Vlookup. And I already have done this right here, so there's Vlookup. Click OK, and the reason I do that is because this gives me step-by-step instructions. Once I've used this formula, I'm familiar with it, I won't do this again. But what's the value I'm going to look up? Well, the number of points. Oh, you got to look it up in a table. Which table? Highlight the table. Okay, well, which column? I'm trying to find the medal. The medal is in column 2, so I want to look in column 2. And the next is this exact or approximate? So 26, see the number of points 26 doesn't appear here, so if I were to put 0, and 0 means false, 1 is true, 0 is false, or really 0 is false and any other number there is true, then it's going to tell me you got nothing, right, because 26 isn't there. If I put 25, it'll tell me bronze. Let me go back to 26. So that's only if I want an exact match. If I want something other than an exact match, I put that as a 1, and that gives me true for an approximate match. Alright, and you can see right here it's going to tell you the values in the first column of the table must be sorted in ascending order. So we have to have 0, 25, 50 like that. That's the way it has to go. So if that's the case, 26 points I have bronze. Look, 0 points I have nothing. 24 points I have nothing. 25 I get to bronze. 50 I get to silver. 52 I'm still at silver. 99 I'm still at silver. 100 gold. Anything over 100 I still have gold. Okay, so now what about the score? The way I can do this is as follows. I want to use this as part of a formula. Alright, so I can do that. I'm going to do here equal Vlookup. And I'll show you why this is in red just a little bit later. Not lookup, I want Vlookup. And once I see the Vlookup show up, now watch as I type V, you see value, I type the L, you see lookup, then I can hit the tab, and this is going to be a lot quicker. I hit the tab and it goes right to the Vlookup. This is what I want to look up, comma, I want to look up in this table, comma, I want to look in column 3, comma, I want this to be an approximate match, close that, and that's going to be 30. See that? I'm putting in here 26 like I had before. Bronze gives me 10. This number is going to be treated just like 10 for Excel, so I'll say this plus 3 times the points earned. And no matter what I put in for the points, I can put in 52, it's going to do this formula. 52 goes and looks up 20, and then 20 plus 3 times 52 is 176. Now, to make sure you have this right, you'd want to probably check it with pencil and paper just to make sure. Now, why did I make this red? Well, I want to have, let me go back to the Home tab here, I want to know the difference in my inputs and my outputs. So if somebody's looking at this, I can come here and I can choose to have a color, let's say blue, and let's put it in bold. And I look at that blue, I know that's going to be an input. That's something I can change. I'm going to make this bold, and I'm going to choose red, and this is arbitrary again, it's not a law of physics. This is going to be an output, and that lets me know don't ever type something in here, only type something in here. And that is how you do Vlookup, and it can be applied to many different things.